Hello YouTubers, GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair here with a new video. This afternoon I'm working on a 2013 Mazda CX9 600 3.7 automatic front wheel drive, and we are going to show you how to replace the rear spark plugs. Customer already did the front, so I'm not going to cover that because this is fairly easy. Just remove this cover that and what I'm going to show in the video, but we're not going to do this. We're going to do the ones in the back. Okay, so let's dive to it. I don't feel like talking too much today, so we're going to remove the old filler cap. I'm going to pop the cover. Just be gentle. That's going to come off. Put it on the side. Make sure you put this back. That way nothing goes inside the engine. Alright, so here, as you can see, in case you need to do this, I'm sure you will when you need to do your tune-up or your spark plugs replacement. Here you're going to move this lock turnaround mechanism, the little, that's the lock, so that way you can disconnect the ignition coils. This one you have a lock. As you can see, you just push back away towards the radiator, and you're gonna squeeze this lock, and this connector should come out. So let's put this back. It's there. Okay, so let's focus on what I need to do. Okay, first of all, what we need to do is gonna be remove the air breather tube. Okay, it's gonna be a 10mm bolt, 10mm bolt. The customer tried to do this, but it was a little bit above his pay grade, so he put that clamp backwards. So we're gonna have to go the other way, the other side, and just loosen them up with a wrench, so that way we can just remove this. Here is again sand tube. I'm gonna get it out of the way. Let me place the camera, and we are going to start working on this. So 10mm done. Now this is loose. Not loose enough. It's done. I'm gonna pull this hose out of the way. Now we have room, and this is the clamp that's backwards, so we're gonna switch it. I think. All right. Okay, I can do that later. So anyhow. Next, we are going to remove those 4 bolts here, and we're going to let the throttle body move to the side, so that way we can just remove the upper plenum intake manifold, and we can have access to those ignition coils and remove the spark plugs. Here, this tab, that's the lock again. I pull, I squeeze, and pull it out of the way. So now let me locate the camera again, so I can just remove that. This for bolts is a 5/16 or 8mm, so whichever you have available to you. Okay, it's one. 2. These bolts are the same length, all 4 of them, so you don't have to worry about the location. And the only thing that gonna do here or you already ordered the intake manifold gasket, and it should come with this new gasket. Huh. Okay, not bad actually. It's pretty fairly clean here. I like it. Let's put this out of the way. Now there are 2 bolts here that we have to remove. This one right here, but the customer told me that it fell off, lost it. It's somewhere on the bottom. Maybe it's already on the ground somewhere. I'm gonna look for it a little bit. And there's another one over there. It's a 5/16 over there. Then we're gonna just get to this ones, and this part should come off. Let me work on that one. So for that one, I'm gonna use a little bit extension with a long or deep 5/16. Okay. This one is gonna stay with the intake manifold seams like that. One, 2, 3. 4, 5, and we have to disconnect here. The wire harness is attached. This part, we're gonna unclip it. There it is. You saw me do it. Flat screwdriver pops right out of it. This is coming out. Now, one suggestion here. Make sure, I don't know, this car seems to be just here in the city, so it's just barely dust. Okay, but sometimes you live in the country or somewhere and you have some you lost the cover here and you have a lot of debris. You need to make sure you clean this area so that when you remove this, the intake manifold, nothing is going to go into your intake. Okay, either way, you have to make sure you clean it, and potentially if the valve is open, it might go into your cylinder. Then you're going to create a new set of problem for yourself. So be careful, be cautious, and so you can do a good job here. All right, now here we have this hose. Okay, it goes right here for the EVAP system. Let's see, let's remove it. Let me use 2 hands and I will show you how I do it in a minute. There you go. So here I pulled these tabs that were on top. I pulled to the side with at the same time, and I lift this away. So that's it. Now there's one more hose there that I need to remove. That is going to be for the brake power booster. That's the hose who feed with vacuum to the power booster. So let's see how I can remove that without making too much extra work. So it seems like that's it, you know? No, right here, this part. There's another one. Okay, it's that one. Here's another one, so we can just remove. Right there, so it's nice and free to be moved. All right, so I gotta be careful with that. Okay, so here in the back I have another hose here that is actually holding the intake manifold, so I gotta disconnect that, or you know what, I guess if I just twist it here, it comes off. So now we can move this to the side. So I'm gonna go for long needle pliers, and I'm gonna take, let's see if I can give you a close-up. Right there, the clamp, and I will be able to remove the whole manifold. Use long needle pliers to remove that clamp. Okay, I'm moving it. Now I'm gonna use this one, 90-degree, to just grab the hose and twist it and break it loose from the plastic from the manifold without damaging anything else. Well, at least that's the plan. And it's out. Oops, sorry. All the stuff here. And this comes off. Yay! Great. Okay. Next thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna cover the manifold here, and we're gonna clean it because I ordered the gasket. So like I said, I'm going to install a new gasket, so that way it's no issue down the road, and it's no complaint that the customer have a vacuum leak and the check engine light comes on because I overlook this and I tried to save a buck or whatever. So that way it's like 20 bucks and it's done. We don't have to worry about it. Do it right, do it once, and move on. There you go. Now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, next I need to get my 5mm ratchet or wrench, so that we can remove the coils and can expose those okay, that's loose. Now we can just move them, push that top so we can unlock them. There you go. There you go. There it is. Alright guys, you only have to do one at a time if you want to, so that way you know where you at any given time. All these 3 bolts are the same. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so let's keep going here. So the next thing what we're going to do here, sometimes the coil can be a little bit stuck, okay, because it's been there for a while. So this one already unstuck it. I broke it loose. So with a screwdriver you go here and you're just going to wiggle a little bit at a time, and sometimes you have to twist it and this is going to pop. Simple as that, okay? So now the next thing that you want to be aware here when you do any of this coil unplug, when you have the coil goes on top of the plug, obviously make sure you inspect your coil and that is no oil residual, because here on the valve cover you're going to have the spark plug tube seals. If you see any oil here, that means the gasket, the valve cover gasket with the tube seals need to be replaced, okay? Other way, if you overlook that, you replace the spark plugs, put it there, eventually this get full of oil and that's going to short your coil and it's going to give you a misfire and you're going to have to redo it again. So make sure you don't overlook anything, so that way you do the repair once, do it right, and just move on. Okay, next 5/8 done. Oops, I'm moving the camera. Huh. Spark plug out. There it is. It's not too bad. Motocraft. All right then. Let's get the new spark plugs. It's time to replace them. Alright, so here is the spark plugs. This is a different brand, NGK. They're pretty good, but it's always a good practice to whatever comes with the vehicle, you install the same brand of plug. Again, I don't know if the Motocraft is the original plug. I don't know. Usually, I know Asian vehicles, they have like NGK or Nippon Denso, stuff like that. So this is the same length, same thread. This is only a little bit different brand. NGK, like I said, I like NGK. So, but for me, like I say, I always install the original plug in it. Let me check something really quick. Okay. There you have it. That's one. It's nice and tight. Install this. Again, you can do it any way you want. This is how I do it. tight. Hear a click, lock it in place. Let's move to the next one. Well, this is fairly straightforward at the moment. Let's keep it that way. And before I forget again, if you get anything out of this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. That will definitely help me to stay motivated and to want to keep producing these videos. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being back and watching this video. I hope you learn a lot, and I really hope that this videos help you to troubleshoot, solve some of your car issues, but overall save money by doing it right and fixing it correct the first time and eliminate all the guesswork. So two. There you go. It's tight. Install the coil. Already saw it. It doesn't have any oil on the coil. It looks very clean. Already plug it. Alright guys, I apologize. I didn't realize my GoPro was overheating and turned off automatically. Install the new gaskets on the intake manifold. It's pretty simple. You just lift the manifold, clean the surface, remove the old one, and you have to just line up this little guy there with the groove and the manifold, and everything fall in place. So let me do that and I will continue with the video. Alright, so now here's the old ones, the green. The new ones are blue because that's the color of Felpro brand. So you can see the oiler. So we're ready to install everything back. Yay. Okay, make sure before you remove this racks, there's nothing in it that you overlook now. Nothing that can actually go into the intake manifold. Other way, you don't want to make more work for yourself than you absolutely need to. Manifold's pretty clean. There's nothing in it. Thank God. Just let me do visual inspection. Because I can. I don't want to climb over the manifold. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Just the way I thought. Now let's reinstall the manifold. Here, it's always a good recommendation. Now just shake it. Make sure there's nothing got into it. If you work by yourself, it's no big deal because nothing, you know how you install things and where you put them to the rest in the meantime. But if you work with other people and walk into your area, so you just want to make sure you double check everything. That's always a good practice. don't like measure twice and cut once, something like that. There it is. It's nice and set in place. Never mind. I need to reinstall the hose for the brake booster before I get too ahead of myself. Other way, I'm gonna do too much work. Now I have to remove some stuff just to access to it, and that is not a good thing. Using the long needle plier, 45 degree, the 90 degree, I'm sorry. I can just grab the hose and pull it back in place. This. Need a little bit more angle here to reach. Be able to pull all the way there. That's how it was. I want to use this to pull the clamp back up. Come on. There it is. There you go. All right, let's try this again. Now then. Next, make sure the gasket is in place. It's not moving out of place. Like the other hose here on the belt cover. Now we're gonna align everything. There it is. Nice. And before we do anything else, make sure you line up this bolt here in the back. I want to show early in the video. Make sure you started it so that was nice in line. Okay, very good. Make sure it's tight by hand and start it right. So remember, there are two hoses that you have to worry about. The brake booster hose that goes to the back of the manifold, install the clamp. The other breather hose, it goes into the valve cover. That one you just plug it back in. It's no clamp or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Now we need to put the bolts for the intake. That's the only one that's long, the longest. Everything else is the same size. Same length. Now we're just gonna I'm not tightening anything, I just get it snugging it. Okay, good. As I say, I'm not tightening anything, I just getting it snug. right, so next, tie the one in the back. Done. Great. Now we have to attach this hose. It goes right here on the manifold. Goes in. Now push. It's right there. See if I can move it. Goes there. Just push, locks in place, and that's it. Easy. We're almost there. All right. So one more time. I know it's I said it before, but if you like this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, share the video, help somebody else to know the channel, so they can probably one day can maybe one of the videos can help them to save money and help us to have more subscribers. That would be awesome. You know, we're very close to 2,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy about it and really excited, and I would like to do something special when we reach 2,000. So please help us out to support us by subscribing and sharing the video so we can reach our goal. Hopefully by the end of May we will be there, and I would like to do a first live YouTube video. Some of you guys, I can meet you and I can answer some of the questions, you know, so do something fun. Next, what I'm doing right now is going to be, I'm trying to find that bolt that the customer lost. Maybe it's still here, maybe not. Other way, we're gonna have to find a different bolt and install it, but let's see what happens. Just clean, throw the body, just gonna go there, connect it. We're almost done. Yes, total body's connected. So some bolts are tight. Now we have to just install reader tube. Make sure there's nothing in it. It's there. Install this hose. Tight. tools out of the way. Now lastly, with a 10mm bolt, 10mm wrench, I have to tighten this clamp because of the position there is placed by factory. I thought they custom did it, but I'll tie it by hand for now. Out of the way. Well, that's it, guys. So again, if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share the video, and I will see you on the next video. God bless, and thanks for watching. See you in the next time.